Yo, what's up, everybody? Welcome back to another edition of Yours Choice 2013, The Real People's Foul.
And I'm a floating head. Floating head, free your mind, floating head.
Floating head.
Oh, wait, you felt my body.
Special ed, that's all I'm going to say.
Welcome back, everybody. I'm glad you could join in to Viewer's Choice 2013. The Real's People Power.
Free your mind.
Free your damn minds.
Si, senor, free your mind.
So, we are here today to bring you stuff. People watching and in the news. And I have something for in the news tonight.
Shocking! It's going to storm.
Such a hole. Okay, so people watching. You got anything today for people watching?
Well, yes, I do. Tonight's topic in people watching is bitches with bad hair.
Bad hair bitches.
So this morning I went to...
Weaves, people who get their finger stuck into electricity sockets. It's like the fucking Franken Einstein.
For real. And some bitches that just should not leave out the house with their hair looking like that.
Shit.
So this morning me and my grandmother had to take care of some stuff.
Well, I was at work, yeah.
And in my travels I saw a lot of bitches that needed to redo their fucking hair.
Yeah.
Case in point,
they do their hair good.
saw one black chick look like the black fucking Ronald McDonald. I'm talking curly red hair, bright red fucking lipstick, just all wrong.
Black normal McDonald, huh?
Yeah, Ronald McDonald. Whoever the fuck that is.
Those women make me look. They make me laugh a lot. It's like watching Mimi from the Drew Carey show. You remember?
Yeah, Mimi Rogers.
Yeah, Mimi. Looking like a fucking troll doll.
Speaking of troll dolls, I saw another woman who had multicolored hair. To be more specific, she had pink, light blue, and yellow.
Wow. Fucking Rainbow City, huh?
Fucking rainbow-headed troll doll looking ass monster. Then the bitch had the bitch had a shirt that looked like she was a fucking lumberjack. Sorry.
Oh my god, that's kind of funny. So you ran into a dyke troll.
I ran into a dyke troll. Yes, it did.
Does she live underneath a bridge?
Actually, no.
She probably did. She probably lived in the swaying bridge, which would be in my story later on in the news.
Okay.
She got swayed too high, and she hit the upper atmosphere, and her hair just went. It just never came back down.
Oh, let's see. I know. I understand that most women shave their head because they want to, give to the little kids and stuff. They got cancer,
right. The little cancer foundations.
But then, they're the ones that just cut their hair because they think it's cute.
Not cute, ladies.
Not cute at all.
Yeah, it's okay. It's okay to have a little bit of short hair.
Short like this, but short to your fucking scalp. Bitch,
come on, man. And then they go out and buy a wig to put over to have the long hair.
What the fuck was the point of you shaving your head if you was gonna put a wig on, bitch?
Come on, man. And I'm not talking about the ones that have cancer and stuff like that. We're talking about people who do it just to do it.
Because they think it's cute. Bitch, no, it's not cute. You look like a man. You looking like a man.
You're looking like a man. A man looking like.
Plain and simple.
Look like a man. Look like a man. Look like a man. What?
You look like a man. Look like a man.
Yeah, I had a nap today. I'm not so tired.
Oh, Lord. That scares me. So, in closing, for people watching, I'm going to just say, if your hair is looking a hot mess, if you look like you just got shot out of a fucking bird's ass, if you look like a motherfucking troll doll, if you look like Ronald McDonald's bastard child, if you look like your daddy had an affair with Wendy from Wendy's, stay your ass inside.
If you look
get a hat.
If you look like Heath Slater with a bald head, you're fucked up.
If you look like Justin Bieber, you're fucked up.
Yeah. Oh, but Justin Bieber. I saw one day. That's good with people watching. I was watching actually American Got Talent. Okay. And this girl that was on AGT, right? She was a girl that looked like Justin Bieber.
So it was actually Justin Bieber.
Probably.
Well, there you go. It's amazing. It's funny he would be on America's Got Talent since
he has no talent.
Doesn't have talent.
That's another topic altogether.
Yes, it is. Anyway, so this wraps up my edition tonight of People Watching. I shall now turn it over to my co-host Tony D for In the News. Tony.
In the news.
Oh,
yes, I'm back. How you doing? Today on I-97, I-95, and Route 50, points were closed or massive delays because of one lane.
Massive fucking delays.
The bridge had vertigo. Yes, the bridge was swaying, not this way, but this way.
Vertically.
Up and down.
The Bay Bridge.
The Bay and Bridge. The Bay and Bridge.
The Bay and Bridge. What is it, the fucking bed and breakfast? The Bay and Bridge.
I wonder how they found out. It was like some cars going across it, and all of a sudden it went. It was like the car just went. Like, oh shit! I don't understand it. How can they make a bridge that's not going to withstand the wind?
Mm-hmm.
B, go vertigo. I heard a bridge is going swaying horizontal.
But how the fuck is the bridge going to go
and a little bit. Sometimes they do this a little bit, okay?
Because mostly they're designed
but they're balanced with the horizontal and the vertical. Evenly balanced out.
Mm-hmm.
So if there's high winds, it doesn't cause any damage.
Mm-hmm.
But this bridge was going like... they found that out last night during all the high winds and storms that rolled through. Why would you build a bridge that has this many faults? It makes people not want to drive on it. This bridge is 4.5 miles long. Why would you want to drive on it with a chance of it snapping? Because with the bridge going up and down like that, it's going to put the pressure into the middle of the bridge.
Yeah.
And with that pressure in the middle of the bridge can cause it to come back down, just like this, and break. And if it breaks, both sides are going to go like this, and whoever's on that bridge is going down into the water.
And that's why I don't get on bridges. I don't trust them. I don't like them. Fuck them.
Yeah, I just don't understand bridges. The same thing with some tunnels. There was one time I was going through a tunnel. You know how I feel about tunnels. Yeah. I hate tunnels. But one time I was going through a tunnel, and literally there was leaking water, and it was underneath a bay. And I'm like, shouldn't you have crews out here to fix this problem? Hello, because that little bit of water coming through could turn into a lot of water coming through, and then it's going to look like that movie Daylight with Sylvester Stallone. Mm-hmm. Trapped underneath the bridge, underneath the water. I mean, trapped in a tunnel underneath the water, no way out, and all the water's coming in.
So much fun.
I don't get it. First off, I agree with Pop that they should have ferries. Ferries that would drive, you load your cars onto it just like in New York, and you go across the bay, and you continue getting off and drive on your way. Yeah. It would be a lot safer than going across a bridge that has vertigo.
Or underneath a fucking tunnel that's leaking. A fucking river.
That's leaking.
Or bay or fucking ocean. Either way.
It would cost them less money to develop a plan with ferries than it would to be building a bridge. It'll cost less.
Oh, yeah.
You only have to get like a couple, you have normally a typical day, you should at least have like 15 ferries running. Mm-hmm. Right? If the person comes there and the ferry's not back, oh well, they gotta wait. It's just like waiting in traffic on the Bay Bridge. Think about this, people. You're going on the Bay Bridge and you're in traffic, and what if that thing has vertigo again and it snaps? And you're bumper to bumper traffic trying to get in Ocean City.
It's going to be like fucking Final Destination all over again. Your ass better run.
You don't go straight down into the water. Do not pass go. Do not collect $200. You're dead.
Just plummet.
So wouldn't you rather take a ferry?
It'd make more sense.
I would. This guy won't because he don't like water.
Exactly.
But I would take the ferry. It'd be a lot better than having the chance of going across a bridge that's going to break on me.
Yeah.
And with it having vertigo, and they had to shut it down and send the investigators out today to look at the bridge.
And supposedly they're gonna make sure they check everything out carefully. Why would you do it any other way?
Well, why didn't you do it like that the first time? You wouldn't have had this problem.
It's a bridge, motherfucker. People drive across it. I don't know why the fuck they drive across it, but they drive across it. You gotta inspect these things carefully.
There should be like, I see with bridges like that should be inspected and every aspect of it tested out, not just weekly but like 3 times a week. Because any time damage can be caused, and they need to ensure that,
especially after a storm.
Yeah, there should always be somebody out there after storms.
Fuck.
Hi, next door. But every time after a storm, they should be out there inspecting it to make sure there's no severe damage to the bridge, so there's no incidences of vertigo with the bridge, or even horizontal. If it's swaying too much one way, it could sway too much, and then one end of it could snap off, and again, you're dead. So instead of doing this when something happens finally, do it on a regular basis or generate a ferry system.
Yeah, make more sense, save more lives. How many fucking accidents have happened on that damn bridge within this year alone?
There's always accidents on that damn bridge.
But this year it's been fucking crazy.
Because people are impatient.
Yeah.
They all know how to sit there and wait in traffic just like everybody else. And if you're going across the Bay Bridge, you better A, have a fucking full tank of gas in case you do run into traffic. B, you better be prepared for delays. Plain and simple. But you should not have to worry about a vertigo bridge. That should not be a worry.
Because from where I see, the Bay Bridge is the pillars that hold it up are all cemented. So why the fuck would it go vertical?
Right.
That makes no sense.
Because it's cemented down. You can understand about it going this way.
Yeah.
But not this way. What the fuck? Why would a bridge do that?
That's dumb.
It's like...
Stop that!
Then you come down with the case of vertigo because it's what you see. Give them the visualization. Instead of like this, you're going like this. So, on that note, this has been People Watching in the News. Thank you for tuning in. We'll be right back with more stuff.